In this video, I want to show you how to set up sales reminders on deal inactivity so nothing falls through the cracks. So here, what I like to do is map out our sales process and all the automations that happen in our system. That way, if anything breaks, it's super easy to go back and look at where in the process something broke. And I also have links to the different workflows and automations that are in place. So for us internally, we know some key metrics about our pipeline, and basically the longer something sits in our deal pipeline, the less likely it is to close. So based off that data, we've set up some notifications if there's no deal activity that we then notify the salesperson to follow up. So here, it's just a simple deal enrollment workflow. So what I've done is if the last activity date is more than 10 days ago and the deal is in this stage, that it will send an internal email notification to the deal owner, letting them know there's been no activity. And I added a little note here that deals that take longer than this are less likely to close. So that way the sales team knows why we're sending them this. Another option that you could do that I've done for a few people is if still nothing's happening after this, let's say 15 or 20 days go by and there's still no activity, we could create another workflow just similarly to this. We would just change that last activity date. But at this point, we might want to escalate it to a sales manager. So then you could easily go in here and also, while you're notifying the deal owner, let's also select Steve, who's the sales manager, to make sure that he can follow up with the salesperson and make sure that they're on top of their leads. Another thing that you can do that's really easy at a quick glance is adding deal tags to your pipeline. So if you go to your settings, under objects and deals, you'll be able to find this pipeline and deal tags. So if I go and edit this one that I have already created, a deal tag will just show this tag based on certain criteria. And this is, you probably see this before if you're in the deal Kanban view and you just have the card and all the different pipelines. We just want it to be really easy for sales to see certain key pieces of information. So this one I created a deal inactive tag that's yellow. And it's based off of if the last activity date is more than 10 days ago. And then, of course, I don't really care to show that if the deal is won or lost already, so that is filtered out as well. And so you can create a few deal tags for a multitude of things. They do have some defaults in here as well if you were to go and edit to add a tag. Or the one I created was just start from scratch.